Hi YouTube, this is MeraCaMan here for my first Photoshop CS5 tutorial. I'm going to be doing today Lomo, a digital Lomo photography effect. So to make it look like a lomography effect. So first of all, we're going to start off with this image here. And what we're going to do is come and take the rectangular selection tool, put it to feather it to about 80 pixels, in between 80 and 90 will be okay. And then what we want to do is select the whole of the image, and what you can see here is it makes a curved sort of around the edge. So what we want to do is select inverse that, so it keeps just those parts. And then what we want to do is go, keeping those selections, we want to go to layer, new adjustment layer, levels, name it levels 1, that's okay, yeah, we can keep that. And then what we want to do is slide this grey pointer to the right of the little histogram, and we want it to be, I put it in between 1 and 0.5 really. Here I'm going to put it around, what does that look like? That's yeah, 0, yeah, I'll put it at 50, so that's okay. So I put it at 50, so that looks, it makes a sort of shadowy around effect, which looks quite nice. So then what we want to do with that is layer merge down, so it makes all of those two layers one image, so that would be easier to manipulate for afterwards. So now what we want to do is go to layer again, and new adjustment layer, and go to curves this time. So name curves, yeah, we can name that curves, that's okay. And what we want to do with this line here in the histogram is make a sort of S look, a sort of slight S, slanted S look like that. So we can modify it just so you can change it to how you want. If you want it more or less apparent or not. So I guess yeah, I'm gonna keep that, so that's okay. So that's that done. So now after you've done that, what you want to do is create a new layer above those two layers, and go to the fill in tool, so the paint bucket tool, so you can type G and put it for black, so you can just tap D on your keyboard and it'll go to the original settings, and then fill that layer in black. Don't worry, it looks black at first, but don't worry, because what you want to do now is go to the blend mode and set that to hue, so that will instantly put it into that black and white mode. And then what you want to do is go to opacity and put it down at around 40, so in between 30 and 40 will be okay. I'm going to put it at let's see, yeah, I'll put it around 35, that's fine. So that's that done. So now you've got your image, that looks pretty okay. So what we're going to do now, just before we finish, is actually go sharpen the image up a bit. So what we're going to do first is go to layer, merge visible, so it puts it all into one image again like the other one. And then what we want to do here is go to image, mode, and then lab color, so change it from RGB to lab color. And then what we want to do is come over here to the channels and just select the lightness, so as you see it comes black and white because that's the lightness channel. Okay, so then what we want to do after you selected just the lightness channel, go to filter, sharpen, and unsharpen mask. And then what you do, as you can see, instantly it sharpens the image up. I'm actually going to keep those settings. It's at amount is 50% and radius 50 pixels, which is perfect for me, I think. For this photo, you can change it more or less if you like. So I'm going to keep that, so I'm going to press OK, and then I'm going to go back to image mode and put it back to RGB color. So as you can see, it's put it back to that RGB colour and actually kept the image as it was, but sharpened it up slightly, so it gives it a more sharpness look and more Lomo photo look, which I find very nice. And that's about it. So that's what it looks like at the end. So on this picture I've darkened it a bit more on the things, so I like the look of that. That's it. So that makes lovely digital Lomo photography effect. For those that don't know what a Lomo photography is, it's photos taken with the Lomo camera. Of course, I've got a picture here of a Lomo camera, so that's what they look like. And they're sort of like just casual cameras where you can just take it out snapshots, and you've got different lenses, so you can have a fisheye effect, an effect like this. Of course, you can put filters on as well, so bed filters, and it's just like modifies the pictures there and then on your camera, so it's very casual and you can just take it out. So it's great. I don't have one myself, but they are great to have. I know a few people who've got them. There you go. So I hope you like that that tutorial. It was my sorry, but it was my first tutorial, so if I made any mistakes, comment and tell me what I did wrong, so I can make some progress next time. Thanks very much. Thumbs up, subscribe please, because it helps me so much to get my videos known, and then I can actually progress, and it will not only motivate me, but I will continue making more and more videos over time, and more regularly, and more so thank you very much. Thumbs up, subscribe, and comment if you like, to help me and everything. Yeah, so this MeraCaMan. See you next time, guys. Bye.